Trans Advocacy Week has been amazing this far. We got to engage with different partners, civil society organizations from across the world, and it's a good representation of both trans and gender diverse persons, and I really love it because it kind of give one the sense of global unity as a trans coalition.
Yes.
And it feels like a global sit down of like a global trans conference where we get to hear different issues that is rising from the different geographical contexts, and we can also get a sense of what is happening on the ground with our community. So I think it's brilliant. It's mind-boggling,
Yes.
because at the same time, the UN can be a very intimidating space.
Yes.
I think I mentioned earlier,
Yeah.
it can be very intimidating walking next to this power blue suits with the leather pants and the briefcases. But we are here to solidify human rights for trans and gender diverse persons, and I think that is the main mission behind this. Yes.
Thank you so much. And I totally agree when it comes to intimidation and how formal everything is. I look like a flower girl. I'm wearing a flower girl dress. But like you say, being the first time for me, a black trans woman, also from Uganda, a country that is abusing human rights, and also sitting inside the Human Rights Council and seeing the commissioner talking about the human rights violations in my country, it gives me a sense of hope that on this global platform, somebody is listening to our needs, and also listening to them tackle the issue of trans rights being abused in different countries. It gives us a sense of there is a seat here, so we can actually continue fighting for our rights, knowing that at least there is somebody in a very important office who is also listening.
Yes. It definitely gives one the reassurance that our rights are not realized but acknowledged, and that there's a greater need for us to come together as civil society organizations to push back on where we are currently being excluded and where our rights has been trampled on.
And if I can ask you another question, what message are you carrying for your community back in South Africa?
Is one of hope and resilience. We will not back down, because I know that there's a lot of funding cuts and everybody's in the tears at the moment, but we should all be reunited behind the cause of human rights, and that should be the red string that holds us together.
Thank you so much. I think that's an amazing message for our community, and we would love to say that our representation is not just us, we are representing everybody that is like us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.